my attention that I need to get a microphone or something, because the phone's not cutting it. Which is unfortunate, because I'm trying. It's pretty fucking quiet. Aside from the movement of the chair and shit. I could probably wipe that out in some way. Welcome to the 5th episode. Don't know what I got to say today. I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, challenging times. I guess this is what it felt like when people were back in the 30s wondering if they're going into war. You know? Fucking war. What a bunch of fucking terrorist dicks and fucking capitalist dicks and fucking armistice dicks and fucking dicks and dicks and dicks and dicks. Everybody's fucking drawing lines and pissing contests. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder about history as well. I already told you guys I think everybody's fucking lying. Nobody seems to know what the fuck's going on. They're just making up fucking bullshit. At least feeding it to us. Maybe somebody somewhere. Fucking Wayland guy is going around paying people to go to Antarctica and fuck around and find out. Who knows? I heard we got some new elements. Some new heavy metals. Heavy metal. And the China Wall. Built like a long fucking time ago, right? I think it was like 200 BC. Maybe. I don't know. I never fucking keep my facts straight. But it's a long fucking time ago either way. There's suspicion now the Tartarians might have built that. And that the Tartarians were taken over and exterminated. Seems hard to believe, but not sure. And what makes people think that? Well, all the Conan books. No, of course not. But the Great Wall of China, built so long ago, and they're noticing now that the side that is the steep side, that appears to be the side with all the turrets and everything else, or at least focus on that particular side for defense, it is the highest point, the flattest point, the hardest point to scale. So it's like that Great Wall of China wasn't built by China to keep, you know, people out. It was built the other way, like to keep the Asians from coming that way. So I don't know what the fuck's all up with that, but that's pretty fucking crazy, man. Like, we just figured this out? Yeah, right. Man, somebody's known about this for a long fucking time. And that's my point. The sanitized education that we fucking receive and all this information just goes unnoticed, uncounted for. Okay, fine, you're paying for the fucking expedition, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Cough up the fucking news. What am I gonna do? Go down there and try to start a business in Antarctica? As if, man. Fuck. Well, there's aliens there, or I'm gonna rush and fucking go fucking check out an alien. Like, no. I hate to break it to everybody, but that place is fucking cold. And that's the beautiful thing about living in BC, is I know enough to stay the fuck out of the cold. But I also grew up in Winnipeg. What they call Winterpeg. And that was cold. But great for potholes. So everybody loves the winter in Winnipeg. All the potholes are filled in. It's a nice fucking surface area of ice, probably about 18 inches thick. It's kind of funny. That's how it's done. That's the way it was in my place anyways. Mind you, I was young. 10, 11 years old when I came to BC. Riding the trails in Winnipeg. right along the Red River there, growing up. Rode my bike a lot. Through the trails, though. We didn't have trail bikes. I had a fucking shitty little 3-speed that I thought was cool. Bright fucking orange banana seat to fucking stupidity. And I remember my brother saying, get a 10-speed, man. Go fast. No, dude, I want this one. It looks insane to me now. What was attractive about it? I couldn't tell you. Did other kids want it? I don't know. I don't think so. But it is what it is. Had fun growing up. A lot of sunshine, that's for sure. That's kind of nice. That's why I stuck to the trails. Too fucking hot. Can't handle the fucking heat. But yeah, we used to build like tree forts and shit like that. And I told the story to a few people. My parents don't even know about this shit. But what the fuck is there to do in Winnipeg except, cause havoc? Anyways, we had a bridge going over the Red River that was close to my house. And we figured out, because we wanted to stash our bikes one day and go down to the water. So you know how the bridge goes over the water itself, right? And then right where the bridge starts, there's a little area you can go that's like a 45 degree, and you get right up to the top there. So we put our bikes up there, and then at some point we figured that we could walk across the top of the fucking bridge. We were like the perfect height, so we just put our hands in the fucking ceiling and walked on these little L-beams. Step, 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 and they kind of crisscrossed over. And if you can imagine what the bridge was like going across the river, there was multiple little lanes of steel. Looked like, what's that shit called? I-beams, but like long ones, like, as tall as I am. And we got proficient at walking across that. And man, we really didn't understand what the fuck we were doing. Could have died at any time. Those pillars, man, were probably about 100 feet high. What is that, about 10 stories? So you can imagine the bridge going over. We're in the crotch of the bridge there. And then you got pillars that are basically going, over and over and over to get across the water. So we would get up in this area, walk along the top, get to the first pillar, and then, like I said, there was the I-beams, but there was like lanes of I-beams, and in between the lanes was open where the cement embankment was. So you can imagine the bridge going over, coming up this way, we're crawling inside, here's a cement embankment, about 100, maybe 130 feet or so up here, and then it just got higher and higher because the bridge was going up and then over the water, right? Anyways, where this embankment was right where the water started. So there was an area where a lot of people went and parked their cars and fished and whatever else. But we were just up there mucking around, me and my buddy Russell. And we were up there one day, and this car pulls up, a couple cars, I think. And these teenagers get out. And of course, like I said, I'm probably about 9 or 10 years old at this point. So these kids start fucking around, whatever else. It looked like, little late teens or whatever else. And one of the kids leads the group, comes right up to the wall where we were standing, like furthest away from his group, I guess, so he could take a leak. And that's what he does. He whips it out, he starts taking a piss. So without missing a beat, I start kicking rocks off the edge of the fucking cement embankment there, that first pillar. And of course the rocks fall right where he is. And he looks up and he sees us, and he's like, hey, there's kids up there. And again, without missing a beat, I was like, fuck you, fucking cocksuckers, fuck off. Just started cursing him out like a motherfucker. Me and Russell both. How the fuck did you guys get up there? So we told them. And they were like, we're gonna go up there and kick the fucking shit out of you. No, you won't. You guys are a bunch of fucking gay boys. And just called them fucking all kinds of fucking names, man. I don't even remember. But they were getting more and more mad. But we told them how to get up there. We told them, you see our bikes fucking come towards us. Now you got to remember that first area where it comes up and then where the bridge is going over, that's probably about, I would say 100, maybe 130 yards. Again, about the same as the height on that pillar. And we watched these guys struggle to get to us. They're freaked out, of course, because fuck, it's high, right? If you fucking wipe out, you wipe out. But if we could do it, they could fucking do it, right? So, kept cursing them out the whole way. The whole fucking way. These guys are going so slow. And we're just watching them, man. Like, fuck you, you fucking dicks. Fucking suck a cock. We're gonna kick the fucking shit out of you. We're gonna fucking kill you guys once we get there. And of course, I mentioned there's the different lanes that were happening. And on each cement embankment, like again, the bridge is going this way, the crotch is over here, we're over here on this fucking cement embankment. But if we take that and turn it, you're going to see a bunch of different lanes, right? So they're just coming up one lane on the side of the bridge. But if again, we turn it this way, those I-beams that are going this way, they have a break in between because there's movement. So we used to watch them get closer and further apart. But being little kids, we could squeeze through that. So we went to the next lane, the third lane, and then started walking back. And of course, we were small. We could just hoof it. By the time those teenagers got to where we were already back on our bikes and at the fucking bottom. It was the biggest win of my fucking life. I probably used up every single ounce of luck I ever fucking had. But those guys look pretty silly. If you ever see this video, send me a line. Not that I want to apologize, I want to talk about it and fucking experience it again from your perspective. Oh, fuck, that's hilarious. Like I said, it's a big fucking thing. That doesn't happen often in life, especially in my life. And again, I'll postulate and put it out there. I wear the glasses for a reason. And if I get 100 subscribers, I'll reveal the reason. Until then, you guys are going to have to deal with it. And just assume I'm cockeyed. Might play some more drums, do some more practicing. Probably won't be playing drums when I do live shows. Because, fuck, I'm one guy. So I'm going to rely on my fucking recordings quite a bit. But I'm also going to fucking do different parts. Play guitar, sing different things. Maybe different verses. Maybe different leads. If I actually take my drums and go play live, I can take my drums and play drums at some point. But I'm for it. There's already too much to fucking do. What I got to do is figure out that other fucking program I looked at. Logic and all the fucking DAWs. I use Reaper and Logic mostly. And Cubase, Nuendo. I don't have Pro Tools. But I don't think I necessarily need Pro Tools. It just seemed to be all the glory, but the most expensive. Tartarians, man, I'm telling you, there's fucking something to that. I don't know what exactly. If anybody has some comments, be my guest. Enlighten me to anything. I know very little about the fucking Tartarians, but everything I've seen from them, they seem to be very fucking high tech. And those buildings, man, from like the fucking 1500s and maybe even earlier than that, they're generating power in some way. There's photography of fucking Kirlian effect on that shit. Fucking, not auras, but maybe static electricity, maybe fucking, power from the ether. I don't know. It's fucking weird. It really is. But then it's like the alien thing, man. If there's fucking aliens here, and they're admitting that there is, they've been here for fucking ever, man. Jesus fucking Christ. That's what I think. Kidding ourselves that this was our fucking planet in the first place. Bunch of fucking CEOs with their mindset thinking they can take every fucking resource, capitalize off of it, piece it out. Everybody needs water. What if I set up a factory right here and took the water from the fucking mountains coming down and then charged everybody for it? Oh, you're brilliant, Joe. Did it with hydro, did it with gas and oil, and any other fucking product that fucking bleeds you. I think just bad people in charge. And common sense would say, if that's the fucking case, well, what the fuck do you do about it? And again, we can't verify any accuracy. Musk is finding all kinds of, the Doge fucking investigation is finding all kinds of fucking corruption and bullshit and fucking things that are just being paid for nothing. Projects that are over that are just fucking continuing to be paid. That seems insanity. But that's the way it's set up. Right? How was it put? I can't remember. I can't remember where I got it from, is John trying to say. Maybe The Art of War. That whole mentality of profit. It doesn't need to be there. We can all still be really, really fucking comfortable. You know? And guys like fucking Bezos will say, well, why should I? Well, because you're not a prick, right? Because you got enough, right? The least you could fucking do is stop squeezing everybody. Let them have their fucking bathroom breaks and fucking stop fucking doing stupid shit like having to fucking carry around a water bottle to fucking piss into because you don't have the fucking time to go from one side of warehouse to the bathrooms and back where you were. That seems fucking ridiculous. I just said I worked for a company for 14 months. I didn't have any fucking benefits. Do you know what that means for a fucking diabetic? All I can think is that's pathetic of you fucking guys. Seriously. Temporary part-time is being exploited, and that's the reality of it. Fuck big time. But every corporation's got that same fucking mentality. Squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze till there's nothing left. Right? Just like my last job, it all went offshore. Oh, surprise, surprise. But it's cheaper for you guys? Yeah, so they're lowering your prices now on the cell phones because it's cheaper, right? Oh yeah, we saw that. I heard Walmart's doing some sort of a fucking stupid move here too that I'm not fucking impressed with. The self-checkouts, you guys know about all those. We put them in there to maintain pricing and this and that, and then they start losing so much fucking money through the self-checkouts. So what they're going to do is instill a policy, or should I say a subscription service, so that you can use the self-checkouts and you get to pay for that luxury. And it's something like $100 a year. Similar to Costco, I guess. But What does that mean now? I got to sit in a fucking lineup to save myself $100 because I don't fucking have it? Oh, fuck. Terrible. That's my observations. That's all. But it's so easy to fix one thing after another. Debating about it for 30 fucking years and bringing back shit, man. Like, what the fuck is up with the abortion idea and something that was already dealt with in the 70s, I thought. When that shit came up again, I was like, what the fuck is that? I had no idea about it, man. That's why I was fucking on a bridge walking around trying to fucking piss people off. What a story, eh? It was 40 below in the ocean. Red River. We were using sticks and pushing ourselves on ice floats. And I saw my dad stopped his truck in the middle of the road, saw me in the river. He called me over. He was all impressed. It's incredible you can do that. Can you make your way back? Of course, we jumped from ice float to ice float. Got back all proud. And he grabbed me and fucking cuffed me in the side of the head. Saying, what the fuck are you doing? You fucking idiots. My brother was behind me, so he was fucking prepared. But I was like, oh, my dad's proud of me. He actually stopped to fucking pick us up, man. But it was stupid, you know? What can you say? Winnipeg. It's cold and it's hot, it's flat and it's brown. For the most part. And next to the river are a bunch of trees. And that's where we hung out, mostly. I'm sure this property's built on all that shit now. Weird times. The good old stuff, right? What else should we talk about? How about employment insurance? Employment insurance is kind of a joke to me. Why? Because I've been employed for the better part of 40 years. On and off. I might have been an EI once, maybe twice. So I paid in the system a lot over the course of time. My last job, I was there for 16 years. So they decided everything needed to go offshore because it's cheaper. So they gave buyouts, and I saw the writing on the wall. So I took it. The only regret I have is I did have benefits there. And I did lose that. I still got my pension, but I lost anything I paid into insurance. And I did have life insurance for the entire term. That I was there anyways. I could have continued paying it, but fuck them. That was my fucking mentality. Anyways. Took the money and ran. Not that it was much. And now I'm living day to day. The cost of food, cost of goods, cost of fucking goods, I mean hydro and fucking gas and your vehicle and its fucking insurance. And again, operating costs for that. It's not that much, you know? So surprising. But they kind of calculate it right where you fucking need to be. You easily fucking fall behind, treading water almost all the fucking time. Or you get a little bit ahead, no you don't. And what do I mean by that? I mean employment insurance. When I left my last job, I took the buyout, I understand that. They said no EI for a year. Okay. So I was forced to get another job. There's no other way. I took whatever came my way. And like I mentioned before, I survived it. That's what it felt like. It's strange to think that there's actually vindictive people out there. And not everybody treats you like you expect to be treated, or how you treat them, I guess. Hard to say. But you know, it is what it is. I said before, this is exactly where I need to be. Because if nothing else, it's freed up my time to do something as stupid as this. What does this do? Nothing. It's cathartic. That last video I put out, I just put 3 songs at the end of it. I wasn't too impressed with that pattern. It seemed to kind of slow things down. And it is down. Downturn at the moment for me, anyways. Feeling some issues in my throat. I've been sick last little while. That last video, you can tell my voice was a little bit different. I was totally congested. And I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not a big Budweiser fan, but red looks good on me. They should sponsor me. For fuck's sakes, that would make things easier. And like I said, I want to get to see Joe Rogan. That's what I want to do. Talk to him. Entertain him for a couple seconds. Talk about the fucking state of affairs and fuckery. From the point of view of a Canadian married to an American. Not coming from Africa. With his heart in America. I was just talking about that to somebody else. I was also kind of upset about how things are going and the way of the world. And I'm hoping, you know, we don't need the U.S. I'm sure we could do everything locally. For all we know, that's part of the fucking goal of this Project 2025. I read somewhere that they're like fucking 40% complete now. 37, 40, probably more than that. That was days ago. And I still don't even know what the fuck Project 2025 is. But look, they fucking cleared out, man. It's fucking firing people like fucking left, right, and center. Not that it's not causing problems. It's causing problems, obviously, you know. But isn't that the fucking thing? They wanted total reform. So, there's sweeping change. But that's also why Trump wants a third term. So to ensure that the changes that he makes stay. You see? Again, the guys that are in charge should not be in charge. Like, seriously, they should have a higher moral fucking compass than anybody else. But it's obvious that they don't. So if you don't, one after another, kick them the fuck out. Prosecute them. Put them in jail. What the fuck? No, this buy your fucking way out? What a joke, man. Fucking serious joke. But most of those people think along the lines of, you know, lions and lions, you know? Like the old fucking days. Arenas and fucking people were just put to death because fuck, whatever, you're just useless. You're not worth it to anybody. For anything. We don't even want to waste food or air. We're going to divvy that out and make you pay for it. You know? And they kind of took it away from other people by showing up here. At least this part of the world. I don't know. I do know. I mean, I don't know what the fuck to do about any of it. For all I know, talking about it and putting it on the fucking web is exactly what's making it appear. Manifest. Because I'm such a powerful psychic. Fuck. Diet Coke should sponsor me too. Fuck yeah. How do I approach those guys? I need a manager. That's what I need. There's tons of fucking music. I've got my old laptop working again. So again, there's music on there that I haven't completed. Probably more Era 51 stuff coming out. I've got some more songs. Depends, I can only clean those up so much because there's no recording going on, right? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Stare into your souls. Hard to tell where the ring is on the glasses. Sometimes it lines up perfect and sometimes it doesn't. Doesn't matter. Might have to animate something one day. We'll see. AI is taking over, right? Fuck. I just heard data analyst positions might be fucking obsolete in a matter of fucking minutes. I don't know. I'm not a data analyst. But if they can get a computer to do it, fuck yeah, they'll do it. Yeah, it sucks. Sakis. Robots and shit. Again, it's so hard to tell. Are they really at the point where these fucking robots are like fucking walking around and doing whatever on their own autonomously? I've heard about these diamond batteries. I've heard about these nuclear batteries now. And there's this fucking egg coming out. You guys heard about this fucking thing? This is an egg that's supposed to power your house for fucking, I don't know, 2 years or some fucking bullshit. And it's like a nuclear thing. But yeah, you basically plug it up or install it in some way, and it's portable as well, so you can take it camping if you want. That would be awesome. Fuck. You know? But then you're also talking about radiation exposure, and man, we all know there's a lot of fucking crazy and inquisitive, shall we say, people that probably try to pop those things open and do something fucking nefarious. So that seems to be something that's probably not going to happen. I don't know, but we're seeing it. That's, if it's not fake, some sort of reality, then getting closer and closer to that fucking split of Matrix and fucking Blade Runner. That's what I think. More and more stuff coming out with fucking different dig sites and relics of antiquity. It's all pretty crazy. It really is. Crazy, but that's how it goes. Billions of people live and explode. Maybe it's not too late. I don't know. To learn how to love